Imagine pulling up to a $10 million Los Angeles mansion where luxury meets artistry at every corner. This isn't just any estate, it's the glamorous home of Nicki Minaj, rap royalty, and one of the most powerful figures in entertainment. But the mansion? That's only the beginning. Today, we're taking you inside her world, beyond the marble floors and designer decor, into the story of a woman who turned ambition into an empire. From a car collection that could rival any Hollywood star to a jaw-dropping net worth of $150 million, Nicki's life is proof that dreams can be built into dynasties. Her rise to fame was no accident. With a bold style and chart-topping albums, she carved her lane in music. But Nicki's brilliance stretches far beyond the mic. She's a master of branding, landing multi-million-dollar deals with the likes of MAC Cosmetics, Pepsi, and Adidas. Remember her pink for Friday lipstick? It sold out instantly, cementing her influence. She's also poured her energy into business ventures, co-owning a Moscato line, launching best-selling fragrances like Pink Friday and Annika, and starring in global campaigns for H&M and T-Mobile. Every move she makes expands her empire, blending music, fashion, and entrepreneurship into a powerhouse brand. So buckle up. This isn't just a house tour, it's a front row seat to the life of a legend. Nicki Minaj isn't just living large, she's rewriting the blueprint of success. Nicki Minaj's story begins far from the spotlight. Born Annika Tanya Mirage in Trinidad and Tobago in 1982, she spent her early childhood with her grandmother before moving to Queens, New York at just 5 years old. Her mother worked tirelessly to support the family, while her father's struggles with addiction cast a dark shadow, culminating in a house fire that changed everything. Even in the chaos, Nicki's creative spark burned bright. She earned a spot at New York's prestigious LaGuardia High School for the Arts, dreaming first of acting. After graduation, she landed roles in theater but paid the bills with restaurant jobs, until, by her own account, she was fired from more than a dozen. Then came the turning point. Discovered by Lil Wayne, she signed to Young Money Entertainment and released her debut mixtape, Playtime Is Over, in 2007. Momentum built quickly. By 2010, Pink Friday exploded onto the charts, selling over 4 million copies and announcing Nicki as a force in hip-hop. What followed was a streak of platinum albums, Roman Reloaded, The Pink Print, and Queen, alongside countless features that reshaped the sound of modern rap. She broke records, collected awards, and even sat at the American Idol judges' table. In 2017, she surpassed Aretha Franklin for the most Hot 100 entries by a female artist. And she's still pushing forward, from her 2022 Billboard Top 10 hit with Lil Baby to her ever-expanding influence. Nicki Minaj isn't just a star, she's a movement. In June 2023, Nicki Minaj announced her long-awaited fifth studio album, Pink Friday 2. When it dropped on October 20th, it stormed straight to #1 on the Billboard 200, making history as Nicki became the female rapper with the most #1 albums in the US. To celebrate, she hit the road on her biggest world tour yet, kicking off in Oakland in March of 2024 and set to wrap up in New York that October. But behind the spotlight, Nicki's personal life is just as captivating, especially her Beverly Hills home. Known for renting extravagant estates, she once lived in a mansion built on the site of Frank Sinatra's former residence. The price tag? About $35,000 a month. Spanning 10,000 square feet, this modern masterpiece combines sleek design with breathtaking views of both city lights and distant mountains. Inside, 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms provide space for family life and star-level privacy. The open floor plan flows from a grand living room into a formal dining space and cozy family room, perfect for everything from intimate nights in to star-studded gatherings. Step outside and it's pure California luxury, a backyard oasis with a sparkling pool, spa, and green lawn that doubles as an entertainer's dream or a serene retreat. Perhaps the most striking detail inside? A floating staircase that rises beneath a skylight, blurring the line between indoors and the lush garden outside. This isn't just a house, it's Nicki's sanctuary, a space that mirrors her balance of power, elegance, and artistry. Step through the gates of Nicki Minaj's mansion, and the first thing that catches your eye is the bold geometric black door, framed by lush greenery and stone accents. It's a grand entrance that instantly sets the tone. Sophisticated, striking, and unmistakably Nicki. For her, this this isn't just a house, it's both a sanctuary from fame and a symbol of how far she's come. After years of renting luxury estates, Nicki made a major move just after her 40th birthday, purchasing a $19 million modern ranch in the star-studded community of Hidden Hills. Known for its privacy, horse farms, and sprawling landscapes, the neighborhood has long been a retreat for Hollywood's elite, and Nicki's new home, a one-of-a-kind gem, brand new and never before listed on the market. The 12,000 square foot property makes a statement the moment you step inside. A double-height entryway wrapped in polished white oak walls greets visitors, while a floating staircase draws the eye upward to sweeping views of the serene landscape. Light pours through oversized windows, illuminating vaulted ceilings and giving the formal living and dining rooms an airy, open feel. Anchored by a dramatic stone fireplace, these spaces are designed for everything from intimate family moments to high-profile entertaining. At the heart of the home lies a chef's kitchen, crafted with custom cabinetry and a striking stone island, both functional and elegant, perfectly reflecting Nicki's taste. This isn't just real estate, it's Nicki Minaj carving out her own legacy in one of LA's most exclusive enclaves. Nicki Minaj's Hidden Hills estate is more than a home. It's a masterpiece of comfort, luxury, and personal flair. At its heart lies a chef's kitchen overlooking rolling grounds, blending elegance with function and serving as the perfect gathering space for family and friends. The master suite is a retreat of its own, with vaulted ceilings, custom double closets, a sleek fireplace, and even a breakfast bar. It's designed for indulgence. Step into the spa-like bathroom and you'll find a soaking tub, steam shower, and a private balcony offering sweeping views of the Los Angeles skyline, an ideal escape at the end of the day. The home's amenities push the boundaries of luxury living. A private screening room creates a theater experience steps away from the bedroom. A fully equipped gym with its own bath keeps wellness close at hand. Marble wine walls line the hallways, adding dramatic flair. Outdoors, an infinity pool and spa spill into the horizon, complemented by a fire pit and built-in barbecue for unforgettable nights under the stars. Even the 4-car garage and long private driveway echo the home's grandeur. But Nicki's lifestyle extends beyond architecture. It's reflected in her cars. Known for her bold fashion and playful persona, she often ties her image to the color pink. After Pink Friday's success, she celebrated with a $450,000 Lamborghini Aventador, wrapped head to toe in pink with matching rims and interior accents. This isn't just luxury, it's Nicki Minaj's signature, fearless, glamorous, and unforgettable. Nicki Minaj doesn't just drive cars, she turns them into statements. Her obsession with pink has become part of her brand, and nowhere is that more obvious than in her car collection. The $450,000 Lamborghini Aventador, wrapped in head-to-toe pink, instantly cemented her Barbie of rap image. But that was only the beginning. She later added a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, one of the world's most luxurious SUVs, customized in, you guessed it, pink. When she shared a playful snapshot captioned, "Driving that pink Rose, no mo though," fans knew the Queen of Rap wasn't just flaunting a ride, she was showing off a lifestyle. Her garage also features a pink Bentley Continental GT, a $100,000 powerhouse capable of hitting 100 kilometers per hour in just 4 seconds, as well as a Range Rover SV Autobiography, a $250,000 blend of performance and elegance. And for pure opulence, the Maybach 62S, priced at $500,000, it comes with a V12 engine and the kind of craftsmanship reserved for royalty. Each of these cars reflects Nicki's bold, unapologetic persona, loud, glamorous, and unforgettable. While other stars may boast luxury fleets, hers stands out because every vehicle doubles as an extension of her identity. But Nicki's empire doesn't stop at the road. With a career that takes her across the globe, she's also embraced private jet travel, ensuring she moves with the same style and authority in the air as she does behind the wheel. Nicki Minaj doesn't just live large, she lives in color. Nicki Minaj doesn't just fly, she soars in style. Though she keeps many details private, fans have caught glimpses of her sky-high lifestyle through social media. One standout? The Gulfstream G550, a 100-foot-long private jet that feels more like a luxury penthouse in the clouds. Inside, there's a galley, dining space, lounge, and even sleeping quarters for 6, perfect for long-haul trips or overnight journeys. Owning such an aircraft comes at a steep cost, with Nicki reportedly spending $40 million to make it hers. For perspective, renting one runs more than $7,000 an hour. But for a global superstar balancing tours, business, and family, the convenience and comfort are priceless. Her appetite for luxury doesn't stop at travel. In an interview, Nicki revealed she spends $50,000 a month just on shoes, favoring designers like Versace, Saint Laurent, and Fendi. Jewelry, too, is part of her signature look. Among her most prized pieces is a rare pink Richard Mille R702 watch, worth around $1 million, with only 8 in existence. Add to that her dazzling red carpet ensembles dripping in diamonds, rings, chokers, and bracelets valued well into the millions, and each appearance becomes an event. But Nicki is more than glamour and extravagance. Her past shaped her compassion. In 2019, she famously canceled a concert in Saudi Arabia after learning of the country's human rights abuses, particularly against women and the LGBTQ community. For Nicki, living large also means standing firm for what she believes in. Nicki Minaj has built her career on bold statements, and her philanthropy is no different. In 2019, she turned down a concert in Saudi Arabia, explaining, "While I'd love nothing more than to perform for my fans, I must stand in support of women's rights, the LGBTQ community, and freedom of expression." Her passion for empowerment runs deep. On a visit to Trinidad and Tobago, she donated $25,000 to St. Jude's Home for Girls, not only writing a check but walking through the shelter herself, meeting with the girls, offering guidance on self-worth, healthy relationships, and future careers. Her generosity stretches across the globe. In rural India, her donations funded water wells and community centers, where women learned skills like sewing and computer literacy. Sharing their progress online, she once wrote, "I'm so proud of our sisters in India. God is so good closer to home. She has made an enormous difference for students." In 2017, Nicki stunned fans by offering to pay tuition for anyone who could prove their good grades. Dozens of students had their college dreams saved from crushing debt thanks to her follow-through. The following year, she funded tuition for 37 more. Her giving even extends to mental health. In a remarkable act of compassion, Nicki donated $100 million to counseling services in Pennsylvania, inspired by fans who had shared their struggles. Through every gesture, big or small, Nicki Minaj proves she's not just the queen of rap, but a champion of change. Nicki Minaj's personal life has always drawn attention, from her high-profile romances to her openness about love and heartbreak. Her first long-term relationship was with rapper Safari Samuels, beginning in 2000 and lasting over a decade. When it ended in 2014, the split deeply influenced her third studio album, The Pink Print, where several tracks reflected on the pain of that chapter. Samuels later admitted their bond had grown strained, saying he felt more like an employee than a partner. Soon after, Nicki began dating rapper Meek Mill in 2015. Their romance was fast-paced and highly publicized, with Nicki later telling Billboard how much they genuinely enjoyed each other's company. She even testified on his behalf during a probation hearing, a public show of loyalty. But by early 2017, she announced their breakup on Twitter, shifting her focus back to music and career. Her next relationship caught many by surprise. In 2018, Nicki revealed she was dating Kenneth Petty, a childhood acquaintance whose criminal past sparked controversy. Despite public criticism, Nicki stood by him, explaining their connection went back long before her fame. The couple married in October 2019, and a year later, in September 2020, she welcomed her first child, a baby boy she lovingly calls Papa Bear. Though fiercely protective of her son's privacy, Nicki often shares tender glimpses of motherhood, showing fans a softer side of the woman known as the Queen of Rap. If you love diving into Nicki Minaj's world of success, style, and luxury, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes looks at today's biggest stars. Drop a comment below and tell us, was it her jaw-dropping mansion, her iconic car collection, or her unstoppable career that impressed you the most? Stick around, because we've got plenty more deep dives into the lives of your favorite celebrities coming your way.